What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're going to jump in and talk about how you acquire the 4th Horseman exotic shotgun inside of Destiny 2. And so we do have a full quest guide here, more or less, and the reason I say that is that it appears there is some kind of very short time gate on actually acquiring 4th Horseman, so the quest is kicked off today, and we can complete essentially all of the quest, with the exception of the very final step, and this requires the completion of the Quarry Legendary Lost Sector. However, that Lost Sector currently isn't featured in the game, and I believe it's one that players are saying should be featured tomorrow at the Daily Reset. So, as it stands, we can't actually complete the quest and pick up the weapon. We can essentially complete nearly all of the quest, and then as far as we know, tomorrow we should get that Quarry Lost Sector as a prestige version, and only then will we be able to actually finish the final step. So, for the moment, it's essentially a case of completing the bulk of the quest in preparation for us being able to complete it on another day shortly. Definitely not what we were expecting with the launch of the quest today. We assumed that we'd actually be able to get it, but even Bungie's tweets looking back do say the quest for 4th Horseman begins on March 17th, so kind of a weird one, and I know there will definitely be some mixed feedback about it, so give us your thoughts down below. But nonetheless, we are going to break down essentially the entirety of how you acquire the weapon, and then you'll be able to jump in and just do that final stage to pick it up after today. So, for how you actually start the quest to acquire 4th Horseman in Season of the Worthy. Initially, Zavala in the tower is actually holding the quest item that you gotta pick up, so go see him, pick up the quest, and it will instruct you to find Zavala's office and a secret vault hidden within. So, initially to find the office, you head from the Tower Plaza out to the section where there are bridges between the plaza and the section of the tower where Akora is housed, and there you'll see a bunch of stairs and passageways that go down 3 levels. Once you get all the way down, you can find the entrance to Zavala's office. There is a specific route that you have to take to actually get to the quest item you need, so that's the footage you can see on screen right here. Once you get to the end of this section, you can find the empty weapon crate, and the missing weapon of course, and from here we'll have to go back and speak to Zavala. And he's going to tell us, in true fashion, to go and see another vendor, so we need to visit Anna Bray. Speak to her first, and then we're required to defeat Cabal, or complete public events on Mars to collect 1000 intel, so naturally, to get it done quickly, it's best to run both of the public event areas on Mars, especially when you get the Cabal mining lander in the north section, because obviously you'll get the public event completion, as well as additional Cabal kills. You'll get 20% per clear, but additionally, waves of escalation protocol will give 10% per wave, so considering you also get the public events as part of that, it's pretty useful, and it's going to give you a continuous stream of progress on intel drops, unlike waiting for different events or clearing events that don't have Cabal and things like that, so a combination of escalation protocol waves and heroic public events will get this done pretty fast. After this though, we need to head back to Anna Bray, and her next step needs us to collect heist data by defeating Scions and collecting Cabal loot chests. So, Scions spawn in a good few places in the game, and not least, once again, the southern Mars Lost Sector. You'll also find Cabal chests nearby and at the end of the Lost Sector, and the Cabal chests that the step refers to appear to be any world chest which has the Red Legion Cabal theme. The chests actually award the most progress at 20% per chest, so it does make sense to equip a cache detector shell for either Mars, or possibly even better would be the European Dead Zone. If you head to the Firebase Hades section of the European Dead Zone, you do get quite a lot of these Red Legion themed chests. These will drop the heist data, and you do get, once again, around 20% per chest, as opposed to like 2% or something crazy when you kill a Scion. And so even if it does take a moment or two to find all the chests, you get quite a bit of progress for each one that you actually open. Once we've gathered the data though, Benedict will want to see us in the tower, so back to the Tower Bazaar, and Benedict will ask us to eliminate encryption signals coming from the European Dead Zone, and basically we have to defeat enemies, complete public events, as well as patrols in the EDZs, so the best thing to do here is hop from one public event to another in European Dead Zone, once again try to make them heroic, but also while you're doing that, activate kill and material patrols as you clear them. And of course you will do this fastest in a team, no doubt, but even if you're solo, hopping events, clearing patrols, plus the enemy kills that you make while clearing them, will mean that it isn't too bad in unlocking this next step. Also, it's worth remembering that it is possible to double dip event chests if you clear them fast enough. So basically you clear the event, then really quickly spawn into that nearby area, and if you get a different instance, it's possible that the event is still available to complete again. But obviously that depends on you finding enough competent players to clear the events in any given zone. It is worth adding that for this section, you get roughly 5% per patrol clear, 1% per kill, and 10% per heroic public event. And so really it does require a bit of a combination of all of them, and you'll get it done before too long. Nonetheless though, once we have this step done, we'll need to return to Benedict in the tower again. This is where Benedict gives us the step to complete the Quarry Legendary Lost Sector. Once again, it currently isn't available in the game. It does reset on a daily basis, and so we're going to get it very shortly, if not tomorrow. And obviously that means that if you are completing this quest moving forward, once again, there could be that daily lockout on being able to get into that final lost sector required for the quest. So bear that in mind, and I'll have to keep you posted about the weapon itself once it's available tomorrow. For now though, I've done my best guys. I'm sorry that we can't actually get the weapon, but nonetheless I hope the video has been useful. Give us your thoughts about the time-gated element and the quest in general, or indeed if you've picked the weapon up watching this video in the future, you can give me your thoughts on that as well. But for now, thank you for tuning in guys. If the video has been useful, a rating down below is very much appreciated, and if you're new around here, get subscribed so I can keep you up to date with the world of Destiny 2. But otherwise, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have an awesome day.